It's the Tony Tone Show on Vintage Sound 93.1 FM. Academy Award-winning actor for Best Adapted Screenplay with Sling Blade. Billy Bob Thornton and J.D. Andrew are on the phone on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline. They're in a band called the Boxmasters, coming to the great state of Iowa very soon. Let's say hello to these guys. Gentlemen, hey there.
Hey, Tony, how are you?
Good, guys. How are you? So you're on a tour bus in the desert right now?
Yes.
That is fantastic.
Certainly are.
That's fantastic. So what's cool is that the Boxmasters are coming to the great state of Iowa on August 21st. You're playing the Iowa State Fair, which will be a little bit different than being in the desert, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That's probably a good thing. We like Iowa. We've been there several times.
I was going to say, it seems like the Boxmasters have a nice following. And have you played the Iowa State Fair before, guys?
No, we haven't. Played the State Fair.
Well, it is a cool setting, and of course, the Iowa State Fair is famous because they like to deep fry. Not that it's the most healthy thing, but they like to deep fry strange items. A couple years ago, they had deep fried butter, which sounds really weird, but
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I wonder, will the Boxmasters partake in any fried treats while at the Iowa State Fair?
Well, if you've seen some of our pictures, you'll know that most of us aren't afraid of eating horrible things for us, except for Billy, of course, because he doesn't eat anything at all. So we'll be partaking of every fried thing that they have to offer there, I'm sure.
I love it. I was on your website, and I love the meet and greet opportunities that you have for your fans, and there's so much included in that. So I anticipate that you'll probably be meeting quite a few Iowans on your trip on the 21st of August.
Yeah, we sure hope so. That would be great. I mean, yeah, people in Iowa are very similar to where J.D. and I both grew up. I grew up in Arkansas and East Texas, and J.D. grew up in Kansas. So it's our sort of people.
Well, I tell you what's nice, guys, is the radio station that you're on right now. We're not owned by a giant company, and we have 100% local control of our playlists. So I have the ability to play the Boxmasters as often as I want to. And I wonder, I mean, it's a rare thing in radio, and I wonder, as you know, the band got going, was it important to try and identify the genre of music so that it could make sense for specific radio stations? Because I would describe it as kind of like Americana with a little twang, but how do you guys quantify the Boxmasters sound? I was curious about that.
Well, we've sort of invented our own style of, or name for our style of music, which is called modbilly, and it's because we're big fans of the, sort of the mod English era and the British invasion. But we also grew up with, American roots music, which we love, or, country music, or like the late 60s music of like the Byrds and the Buffalo Springfield, people like that. And ours is kind of a combination of that. And, these days there's not really so much a rock and roll business anymore. It's
right.
Either pop or current country, or hip hop or whatever. And a lot of people who are rock and roll fans who don't really have a place to be anymore, they sort of put them in the Americana category.
It's totally true, though.
I guess that's where we'd be categorized, I guess.
The first time I heard the Boxmasters a couple years ago, and I would consider this a compliment, the sound reminded me of like Uncle Tupelo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but I thought, I could hear a little bit of Uncle Tupelo. So the most recent,
we definitely have some punk sounding attitude and sound in it. So it's it's just kind of anti-authoritarian. Just playing at what we want to, and
sure,
playing the songs that we write that we are, very passionate about. So, that kind of thing comes through. It's just having, attitude about what you're doing.
And it's very true because there's a couple songs that I can't play on the radio that have a few choice words in them, which I like those songs. I guess I could edit them, but I feel like I wouldn't be doing it justice,
Yeah, those must be some of our older songs. We did a couple of experimental records, right out of the gate. I mean, the stuff we play these days, hopefully they'll get you the new record at some point, which is called Boys and Girls in the World, which just came out yesterday.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Tuesday, if you want to be official.
Yeah, Tuesday. And then the last record we toured with is called Somewhere Down the Road, which has been, it's available now also. And that's really more reflective of what we play and what we sound like.
Sure.
The first records were a little more, they were stylized. They were just this thing we were trying to do. And, it was, you might say we did it in the spirit of like if Frank Zappa were in the Americana world, what he might have done.
Absolutely. And we love Zappa at this radio station. So the Boxmasters, again, if you're listening, folks, August 21st in Des Moines, Iowa at the Iowa State Fair. Billy Bob Thornton and crew, JD Andrew on the phone right now. Billy, I just wanted to ask you one question pertaining to the acting world, just because it's been all over social media this week, the trailer for Bad Santa 2. Bad Santa, when that came out, I was in college still. It was absolutely hilarious. I wondered, did they try and get this sequel done quicker, or because it's been a few years? So what was that process like? Was it the studio that was delaying it, or were you just too busy, or what?
Well, no, it was actually the fact that, the company that made the movie was sold to a bigger company, and Miramax was sold to Disney, and then there was a lot of red tape over the years, because and then the people who owned Miramax started a new company, and they were out of it, and now there's the new Miramax, and so it was really all about waiting until all the legalities were ironed out, in terms of the rights, to make it. And by the time that all got cleared up, then we just had to, spend a couple of years getting the right script.
Well, I know that people are excited for that, and more importantly, the Boxmasters, the Boys and Girls in the World tour coming to town, a short drive from us. I think I'm going to see you guys at the show. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll continue to play the Boxmasters on the radio because we can. So Billy Bob Thornton and JD Andrew, gentlemen, thank you for your time this morning. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony.
And good luck.
Appreciate it, man.
Good luck in the desert. We want you to make it here safely, and I'll try and get you one of those deep fried butters, or at least a corn dog. Try and get that for you.
Yeah, we'll be waiting.
And also see if you can get. We'll see if we can get you the newer records. Also, a lot of times they don't send you anything but the old stuff. So we'll see if we can get you that stuff.
Well, as soon as I get it, guys, I'll play it for you on the radio because, like I said, we have local control, and it's a beautiful thing. And I appreciate what you've done. What you've done over the years. The band is definitely evolving, and I like the sound. So thank you again for the time, boys.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.